Hello, good afternoon. Everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Happy weekend, happy weekend. We thank God we had the one talking. They are not feeding us with any tubes. We're not in the hospital. It's not as if we're too good. It wasn't because of our character or our attitude. It's by the Lord's mercy. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for this day. Thank you, Chison. You're welcome. Thank you for people that are here already. Thank you for coming. Oh, Musisi, you're welcome. Good afternoon. It's been a while. I saw you on live stream your live stream the other day. Wow, that was massive. Talk about it later. Thank you for tuning in. Please, as you come in, please remember to give us a thumb up. And if it's okay by you to share, we will like that. Welcome, Chison.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Happy weekend. Is the
Happy
family?
weekend. How are you doing?
We bless God.
Yes, it's another blessed day.
Yeah, you're looking radiant,
And you
beautiful.
too. All
Yeah.
glory to God.
I know put my
Hey,
camera
Grace,
on. I know be na you too.
hey, Grace, welcome to everybody in the chat. Coming in quite on time. I highly appreciate that.
Thank you. You're welcome, Laurentia. Good afternoon. Happy weekend to you. Okay, let's remember to share ourselves out then, since sometimes it takes them I don't know how many minutes, so we have to give ourselves few couple of minutes if we'll find people to join us, and if not, we'll kick start, and people can rewatch. So let's remember to share. Let me quickly share myself out as well.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Please share us out. Share us out. It's going to be another banger.
I think I share my this thing on Facebook as well. Let me see. Uh,
Our friends on Facebook, our friends on Instagram, our friends on YouTube, everywhere. Good to see you all here today.
I'm not sure if actually link this current live stream with you on Facebook though. So
You
Yusuf,
have the
any
option to do that. You remember?
yeah, when I was doing the um setting up the stream, I don't know if I included Facebook or yeah. Okay, where are we? Okay, yeah.
We
So
are here.
Auntie Chison, your office is fine. She said your office is fine.
Oh, I'm not looking at the chat. Thank you. Oh, glory to God. I have lots of things to take out of that place. Yeah, I think yeah, a big thank you. All right. While we're waiting for our big sister from UK, I'm still appreciating those that are already here. Musisi, Kizito, Laurencia. I say a very big welcome to you. Am I seeing yeah, I think I'm seeing those that are here from your own end. You should also be saying hello, hello, hello.
Okay.
All right. Guys, you must have seen the thumbnail while we are waiting
Um,
for our host.
I've, okay, I've been trying to learn how to use the stream, yeah, but still haven't learned it. Hi, Mrs. and greeting. Okay, so people that are watching, please remember to give us a like. Okay, I think, okay, I put on my other YouTube so that I can see let me mute the, because I can hear myself. Where is the safe? Oh,
Please make yourself visible. As you're coming in, make yourself visible so that we can give you a shout out. Thanks for your time today joining us. Dark Tehar joined from Instagram. We say a very big thank you. And Eugene Otoide, thank you from Canada. We highly appreciate you joining today. I am very delighted to see you.
Okay, okay, okay. Mm, so many things is funny. I'm even confused where I am. I'm still cooking.
No problem. I know you're thinking of lots of things. That
Still
is
cooking.
the
Okay, greeting host
yeah.
and host and everyone. Good afternoon. You're welcome. Okay, so today, do I need to introduce my co-host? I'm sure most of you know her, but co-host, if you want to introduce yourself, you have the floor. Let me check
Oh,
my eyes.
my humble me. My name is Charity Okafor, Chisan 1625 here on YouTube. Instagram is CC Okafor1, TikTok Charity Okafor8. And Facebook is Chison 1625, also Chinwe Okafor. So we are everywhere, but it's still the same humble me. You're all welcome here. I'm a mother of four, three girls and a man. We give God all the praise for the privilege of having them.
Can someone get
And
the
that
ice
is why we are here again
cream?
today. You
I need
can hear
to
somebody
the
say
ice
food
cream.
is ready. That is the
I need to
multitasking
get the
nature
right.
of a mother.
Who is talking?
So we are waiting for her to come back and join us. And you that have joined us, we highly appreciate you. Laurencia, thank you so much. Those on Instagram, I say thank you. Facebook, thank you. I think we are not on TikTok right now. And very soon we will also be streaming live on TikTok. Even though we might have a screen recording of this, I say a very big thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. So our post is coming. Please,
Oh,
we
please
highly
carry on.
appreciate
Just give me 1 minute, please.
we highly appreciate your passion, guys. You must have seen the thumbnail. It's all about parenting. I believe that most of us here are parents, and in case you are not, you will soon be one. And I don't know the challenge you must have seen as a parent or as an adult. You must have nieces, nephews, and you must have seen their behavior. You must have seen some of the silly things they do. And it surprises me when I hear people say, I don't want to have kids because of their silly nature. I don't want to chase them all around. I don't have strength for that. We are all out today to talk about it. You must have seen the thumbnail. It's all about parenting. Am I re-echoing? Thank you for joining. So let's see it in the comment section. Some of those, you know, hostile behavior you have seen in adults. And this is due to the silly nature of our children. In case you don't have kids, you can relate to that. There are lots going on. There are lots going on now, and it's discouraging to those that don't have kids. That's why you hear people say, I don't want to have kids. But are we going to say that too? What is your take on that? Because adults are now becoming hostile, so tired of what kids are doing. And in case your kids are still small and you can't relate to what we're saying, you will soon, see them. You will soon start seeing those silly things they do that make you to go hostile sometimes. Is it okay to be very, hard on them just because they don't listen? We have a lot to, you know, Ravel here today. Some we still welcome our host, my co-host. Yes, welcome back. I was telling them about the multitasking nature of women. I can hear you in the background, a mother cooking, still live streaming, thinking about the children, business, work, and we are still shining. So
Mm.
let's see in the comment section, guys. Can you relate to any of
So,
this? As
um,
we welcome her back.
okay, I've welcomed the two of them that we have here that can see that drop the comment. Kashi, you're welcome. I'll be listening. Family work, please. Okay, I understand. Thank you for coming. I would love, uh, I would love to come up, but busy. That's fine. Thank you for coming. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Okay, I don't know if you've actually introduced the topic already, because
I did not give them the full gist.
okay,
I know they must have seen the thumbnail. I
yeah.
was just telling them about, when we overheard you in the background talking about that food. I was telling them about
I
the
didn't remember doing it. I
multitasking
think I
nature of
muted it.
parents, especially the mothers. And then I also introduce a little bit of the silly nature of our kids, of our children. Has that made us to go hostile sometimes? And on that note, you can introduce the topic in full.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you all. Okay. So today, what we're discussing is about how parents react to children when they have done something wrong, and how we involve our other children, for those who have at least more than one children, to stay away from them. So the hostility that we create among our children. I know the story of Von Jegede, about how her husband was given a silent treatment and all that. You know, the relationship between herself and her ex-husband. I don't know if it's her ex-husband or extreme husband, whatever husband it is. So, but we are looking at this from another angle, which is the parental part of it, because that man might have developed that habit from when he was a lot younger, and it could be some hostile treatment he was getting from his maybe siblings and his parents or uncle or people around him. Do you understand what I mean? So, and I've witnessed couple of this treatment from some parent, that, if, let's say for example, a child has done something wrong, maybe outside, and the way we're giving them the consequences, especially if you've warned them before a couple of times and they've done that thing again, you say, oh, if you do this again, this is the consequence. So it kind of still put them away from trying to commit more the same offense. So now, if something happened and parents are giving them consequence, punishment per consequence that they will face. Some will say, "Oh, you're washing plates for the rest of the month, whatever." But some parents will also now stop their other siblings from either assisting or would I say to they try to isolate the child
For some time.
for some time. So if other siblings are trying to also kind of mingle with the child, it becomes a warning for them, or they're also worried that, oh, some don't want to play because they know mommy is going to yell at, or they might get in trouble. So it's some, in some family it has become a norm that, when you're in trouble, in daddy or mommy's trouble, we stay away from you, we can't relate, everybody will face front, and that thing is hitting them up. So we don't know what that child is actually facing outside. So it is the love that we see this parent. Hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. It's my phone. Sam.
It is one of those things we are talking about that we will still put up with them. They are the blessing of marriage. Everybody desires to have his quiver full of them. Imagine what someone that have no children passes through. And so when we have done like this, whatever they do is content, it's part of the content. All right, say me hi to Sam over there and to
I'm here.
friends in the comment section. Thank you so much, Laurencia. I can see you. You have shared us out. Thank you. Well done, man.
Thank you for the
Ah,
shares.
yeah. You said you would have loved to come up, but busy. Okay. We are glad you are in the background helping out there. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. So, like I said, what we're facing right now is the way parents deal with their children when they've done something wrong. If they're facing the consequences, they want to put apportion to them. How they involve other children in form of isolating that child or making that child feel just alone. You understand. So, and these children develop some habit, or they start withdrawing from maybe some certain set of people as well. They now know how to keep grudges, to keep malice. Other children already know, that kind of a thing. So it becomes a routine that if you're in trouble, we have to stay away from you. We can't talk to you. You can't speak to us. You're a bad child. You understand? Like you're just the bad egg in the family at this time. So nobody can. So that's what I want us to face on this topic. We are also going to talk about Davido's seeking custody from his baby mama, and I actually put bonaboy issue as well. So all these things, so restriction that parents are putting, the hostile environment they are creating within their children when they've done something wrong. Do you understand? So that's what we're discussing today. So I would leave the floor open to you, Chison. You'll be
Thank
seeing
you
me
so
muted from
much.
time to time, so apologies.
Thank you so much for that quick introduction of all the areas that we're going to touch today. We promise to keep the time not to be too long for those that are going to watch us later. Everybody comes from a family, and I believe that we all can relate to this, whether married or not married. And even those that don't have kids, this is the best time to even know more, because there are some things that I wish I had known before now. And I keep learning day by day, and I keep correcting them from my end to know if I can do better, right? So she started off with telling us about trying to, I don't know if we can use the word discipline or
Discipline.
punishment. Let's say
Yeah.
discipline, especially when they go wrong, and we want to correct them by using the siblings to correct them. Yes, some of us are guilty of that because we grew up like that. So when my children, say some things, I'll be like, that was how I saw other people doing it. That was how I saw my mom, the elders or the older ones in the family. They all did some part of those. And so we that are enlightened, we have started to correct some of those things so that it will not be ongoing. I don't know your view about it. Have you ever tried to maybe correct a child by making sure that everybody around will, try to give that person space? Do you think that we don't call it's trying to keep malice? Imagine keeping malice with your child. But I don't think I've gone to that level, because the best thing is to correct the child and still bring them back. Trying to gather everybody against the person will make that child to be, develop thick skin. I don't know if you can relate to that, Boris. Everybody trying to be against the person. It's
Yeah.
okay to correct. It's okay to tell you
Hmm.
you've done wrong. But when you want to now go back to the other siblings to play, they will all run away from you. Or even those that want to play with you, you will hear mom or dad say, so you want to join him, you want to join
Mm.
her. Really?
And I've done that
So
before.
So you want to do the same thing, right? But you cannot separate children. Blood is
Mm,
thicker than water. They will not see it from the eyes or from the perspective of yours. You might think that you are trying to correct that child. But Igbo people used to say you beat with one hand and then you hug with the other hand. What it
mm,
means is you trying to balance the equation. um just like I was speaking with one of my friend, if you are in the education cycle and you think that if a child misbehaves today, that
mm.
it's gonna be a story for tomorrow. No, you're gonna close that page that same day, and next day, come on, you keep rolling. Even the child might be like, "Ah, I know I didn't do well yesterday, but does it matter? It's a new day. It's going to be a fresh start, right?" So that is one of the things we are talking about here today. What do you think, Doris?
Yeah. What if you correct them on one thing today? Um, you might think that's a close case. They will bring something else up. You sorry. Let me quickly welcome this Wanga lady.
Wanga,
Chocolate
wanga.
Vivian. Wanga lady, you're welcome, and I
Hi,
hope you're
Wanga. I'm
having
also
a great.
streaming from my end.
Okay, yeah. Um, I will see it from here, so I will just highlight people that the one I can see from my screen here. Hold on, I'm
Appreciate that.
picking someone else. Uh, okay, yeah. One girl lady, you're welcome. I hope you're having a great meal. The Lord comfort you, and I hope everything is this the setting. Would I say the arrangement is going on well? So she lost. I think she lost her dad. I
Oh,
think her
sorry to
dad
hear
also. Was
that.
it your dad or your uncle? So, and thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I can understand.
Thanks for coming, Wanga lady.
Yeah. May God comfort you and your family and everyone in
Amen.
Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Chocolate Vivian, thanks for being here. Kashma, well, thank you. Um, from your end, I think that's all I can. The people I can see will highlight here.
Valencia is there with Musistic Kizito. Thank you guys for hanging in here with me.
Thank you.
Tashimawo, hi.
Thank you. So, I saw some people that said, I think it was Kashi that was saying she thought she faced the same. I'm trying to look at for the comment. She said, yeah,
Oh my
even
God.
if we try to help, yeah. Where is it? She started from somewhere also.
I saw the one you highlighted. He said,
Yeah,
even
she
if we
said,
try to help our siblings with their chores, once we are caught, I don't enter hot soup, be that. Oh,
yeah, my mom did it.
I
Did
can
it
relate
well,
to
well.
that.
Yeah, I think we some of us are we actually face that, especially when to them they are training us. They might not mean it in a bad way, but it is the effect of what they are doing that they don't know what it is to their children, and how children actually take correction. Some the way you can um correct some children are different. Some you just tell them stop doing that. They understand. Why some it takes a while. They think to another. I don't know. Would I say to another generation? Like maybe you don't like them. You don't this one. Some you need to explain. But the world that we're in now, it involves more explanation. It's not something that they just expect us to understand, or we just expect them to understand how we grow up. You understand? So our parents are always right. But now, some they will ask you that question of how the one and one becomes two.
Mhm.
So for Kashida, I said, even if we try to help our siblings with their
And that's
chores,
how your
we
Mojisola,
are poor.
hi. Thanks for joining.
How come I can't see them here?
No,
Hey.
that's on Facebook.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Thank
okay,
you, Moji. How are you? Thanks for joining.
okay, okay. Thanks for joining, Mojisola. And yeah, I'm as guilty here. Okay. We're as guilty, so in a way, one way or the other. It might not be as deep. It might not be as deep. So can we talk about the consequence? What are these things? What we don't know, or what our parent wasn't, they weren't thinking, could,
Mm.
what their action could have caused or could be causing to their children. Remember, most of those men, guys now, then they are now men, they are fathers, and they've taken this thing
Yes.
to their new home. So, so some, maybe their wife are wondering why is it behaving like this, or their wife too are also doing the same thing because that's how they were brought up. But the children are a bit confused. How do we come in this area?
All right.
You have someone here, Adebayo Mujisola Musumola. Say good evening, everyone. Good evening. You're welcome. Welcome to Just Jason's live,
Thank you.
and thanks for tuning in. Please give her a. Is it like they're doing for Facebook? Yeah,
Thumbs up.
thumbs up, like.
And then on YouTube, send thumbs up and subscribe. If you're new here, seeing this pretty face for the first time, goodness.
Mhm.
Oh
Please,
my
if you
God.
see 55 face for the
What
first
is
time,
the star? Where is the star coming from?
and I think it's coming from your end.
Oh my God. That's
Yeah, maybe
lovely.
someone gave you a star on Facebook or something, or
Oh
maybe
my
it's part
God.
of
I saw
your
lots of,
setting.
stars and lights
Yeah, it could
behind
be
me. And I'm
Ogechi. He said
curious.
Ogechi Constant.
Oh,
Oh.
Adabayo, thank you. Ogechi Constance.
Mhm.
Okay, got you. Thanks for coming. If you want us to bring you live, we can. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, we can drop the link if you want. If you want to join us in this conversation, what this our behavior as could have caused, or what our parents' behavior in this area, or what we have done in one way or the other into about this topic we're discussing, what we think our action could have caused the children, and men of that nowadays, do you think could have also contributed to the way they behave, that hostile environment that we're giving to children? What is also the way forward, the way we restrict them from other siblings when they are in trouble? When I'm in trouble, when they've done something wrong, and we want to dish out, maybe we want to discipline them.
Yeah. Let me get started with why are we even doing that? Why are parents like that?
Mm,
Okay, good evening. Thanks for coming, Constance. All right. So their initial intention wasn't, I believe, from my grandmom and my mom, because I lost my dad on time, so I don't really have that father figure, except the father I have now, the blessed man.
mm,
So the little I saw, they were not being mean to us. I believe they are just trying to, make sure that we take responsibility for our misbehavior. And so if you are in trouble, other kids will be restricted from going to you or playing with you. That
mm,
was how they see discipline to be. But presently, I don't think it's okay for us to do the same thing because our parents did that to us. One that I can relate is my two older ones. There is one that doesn't like to wash wash plates.
mm.
Like, instead of washing plates, let him do something else. So whenever it's his turn, I've used his, so we already know the person. He will kill me today. Oh. Because I have just a son. So he hates to wash plates. The day he is supposed to wash plates, guess what? Hey, everybody will be awake waiting for him.
Hmm.
Especially when we were in Nigeria and there will not be light. If the girls want to go to bed, I'll be like, no, 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 you go and sit with him over there. So this one is not, creating a barrier um not to go and sit with him. There's no barrier, but everybody is going to receive it. The house is going to be hot. Hi, Katie Godo. Thank you for coming. We have seen your hand. So I will be like, no, girls, go and stand with him there until the plate is finished. And they will be like, but it's not my turn today. So
Hmm.
indirectly, I am punishing everybody. I don't know why I did it. I'm thinking now that everybody should take responsibility. That if they don't go to her to him to keep him company, I bet you he might sleep on top of the sink. Yeah, he might be there till the next day. I don't know if that is part of the punishment, but my intention is to make sure that these girls are also stepping up their game, knowing that they are girls, that they should, supervise everybody in the house, right? So that was my intention. And I keep saying it that if we punish them with one hand, we
Mm.
should bring
Should
them
pull them.
back with the other hand so that it will not make them to develop thick skin and then it will linger into adulthood. That is
Yeah.
why we see men today that will carry chair to keep malice with their wives.
Mm.
It's because they started to keep malice as early as 5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
They keep malice with parents, they keep malice with their siblings, and so they grew up to be a very hard to go man. I don't know if you can relate to men that can keep malice so long. It is really a bad thing and it starts from young age. Can anyone relate to that? Let's see y'all in the comment section.
I can relate to it. I can relate to the fact that that hostile environment, the
Thank you,
restriction.
Adebayo. Adebayo said not all women does that. Yeah, not all mothers.
Not all women,
Mhm,
but in one
mhm,
way or the other, sometimes we do some things unknowingly. It doesn't. Some don't mean it. You understand? They don't know. They weren't. They might not be thinking of the consequence, the effect it will be that their action could be having on their children. Some of the children as well, when they get to school and some teacher notice some withdrawals, when they start asking questions, parent as African parent, there are some things question that we don't want the teachers to ask us, because to us, what's your business? Why are you trying to intrude into my family?
mhm,
Affair or issue, or would you tell me how I discipline my children? Most of these children, then they won't speak up that maybe is the way my parents uh, were trying to isolate me or stop me from playing with other children, other siblings. And now, not other siblings alone. Let's say where some people have big compounds, how our Nigerian houses are. When it's time to go and play in the evening, that child, if they are facing some discipline, they are not allowed to go and join them to do those 10 and all those play
thank
thing.
you.
Yeah, they will sit down and they will be, so I wonder what is running through their mind. You're
Exactly.
welcome, Star Lover. Okay, I've greeted
Your
Adebayo.
insights.
Couldn't
Thank you for coming. Highly
I
appreciate.
couldn't see Kate Godo, but maybe it's on your
That's from
side.
Facebook. Kate,
Okay,
thanks for coming. And Adabayo is still here. I
Adebayo
highly
is here.
appreciate you.
Not all mothers does that. Okay.
Mhm.
And she said exactly, and I think of common value, not all thoughts of the effect on children. Yeah. I still do it, but with caution.
You do? True confession. So the
I
one
do
I
too.
did.
I do too. I'm gonna give that let you guys know how sometimes, when you give let's say for example, I'm saying you need to wash plates and maybe others are playing and you want to join them, you say no. And I wouldn't want the siblings to tell me, "Oh, can I quickly help him to watch the play so that I can join us in the game?" He said no.
Mm-mm.
So there are some times that we need to give that strict, instruction is a no, but I'm not going to stop the child from playing with the siblings after maybe they've completed the chores or the what I'm disciplining them with. But they should know that when they are facing this thing, it's not like my sister, other sisters or siblings are coming to come and help me to do it. Else they will do it again because they know they will have helping hands.
Mhm.
But aside from that, I shouldn't stop the child from going to the sister's room or to the brother's room. So that's where my own limit stop. I'm not going to say, "Oh, don't stop mingling with your other siblings because for 2 days or whatever," and you're trying to isolate that child. And when they're alone, I don't know what their mind are running through,
But
and the
you know
world that
what?
we're in. Okay.
Blood is really thicker than water.
Mm,
But I believe that however we parents see it, the siblings will still be siblings.
Mm.
Yes,
Yeah.
you might be like, I'm trying to correct you because you did da 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 da. And the siblings will all be listening. They know that it's true. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But they will still be like, my sister, my brother, but the message has been passed across. You need to be corrected. You need to be disciplined over so so and so. But we are not going to take it, longer than it is supposed to, trying to put you in the dark till the next day, next 2 days. That's one thing I've not seen in my children, and I thank God for that. There are children that can keep malice with their parents for weeks just
And
because you
even
have
when they greet in the
corrected.
morning.
You wake up in the morning, you will not say good morning any longer. This is the kind of child that will now grow to be thick-skinned to the extent of, carrying chair to sit and keep malice with the wife. And that is
Mm.
what we want to curb today. We want to correct and raise a generation that will come up to, settle issues and don't take it to the next day. That will help them when they get married. That will help them when they grow up. They will just, settle issues and keep living their life and don't hold down on things that much. Yeah, there are people that will hold it so tight as if it's a big deal, you know. So, is it okay to correct them and then they will end up trying to be rebellious? No good morning the next day. You are trying to tell them something else, they will be giving you attitude. That is what we want to correct. And it starts from us. When you correct them, drop it there, call them the next minute, and start gisting with them. Tell them the next thing that we need to do. We are not supposed to keep that long face for no reason. Let's know who can relate to that. Let's see you all in the comment section. Thank you, Adebayosh. Yeah, still here. Yes, she's still here. Star Lover, thank you for calling. All right, Doris, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so another thing I will want us to also what I say discuss is how do we settle this with our children? We know our parents have done theirs, but we don't want to start repeating it. What's the way forward? Effective way of dealing with maybe when they've done something and we don't want to isolate them, but they have period of time where they need to complete. I think they need to complete maybe wherever chores or the discipline, wherever you are disciplining them with. You don't want someone else to get involved. So after that is done, there's something that we as parents are supposed to do. For me, in our family, sometimes we Sunday that we're having devotion, we will talk after devotion, we'll talk about what happened yesterday or why so person is facing this. Everybody will hear their feedback. And we allow them to stay to tell us as that's we allow them to do the demonstration of how we did this, we did that. Do you understand? So I don't know, maybe with other parents, they have another means, another method of letting this house so that the children too could feel among. It's not just wherever I says goes in this house, that kind of a thing. And they're not able to express themselves and tell us what they don't like. We can only tell them what we don't like.
It's true,
So,
it's true. So that is where feedback comes in. We also need feedback to be better. And that is because we are a little bit advanced now, unlike where we are all coming from. I lived like 5 years in Lagos, and I know that it's a very big offense if a child tells an adult that you are wrong. I don't know if
mm.
it's true. Go rest. Saying to Baba, Baba is a lie. Baba, you lied. So
The person
presently,
doesn't want to sleep in that house or
that means you will not sleep in that house. You
no
have killed
peace
yourself.
for the
Even
rest
when
of the
you know
weekend.
an adult farted, you are not going to
Mm.
say, Baba, why did you just fart now? You just pretend and do as if you did not smell anything. All these are signs of respect. We grew up, you know, doing that too. Even the Igbo people. You can't say, Mama, why did you fart? And that is true. So we are now giving, room for feedback from our children so that we can do better, so that their own children can enjoy what we couldn't give them. So I was talking with my daughter the other day, and she said, "Oh, my own family will be better." I said, "Yes, that is why I am grooming you to be better than me." So
Mm,
I don't want to be better than you. That means we are not moving forward, because the Bible said that the path of the just is like a shining light that shineth brighter and brighter unto a perfect day, right? So I don't expect I to be better than you. You should be better because you are younger. And we were just, communicating. So one way in which we get this feedback is from our Saturday fellowship. So I'm privileged to come from a winning family where we meet every Saturday 5 p.m. like today. So during the prayers there is a time for members interaction and testimonies. So what we do during members interaction sometimes is to talk about what is going on with us. Like somebody that got in trouble, or how was school? What happened in school? Why did that teacher call? And how did it happen? We use that time to really talk, because everybody is on the go, everybody is busy. If at least that one time a week, I bet you will not be getting feedback. Sometimes, oh, my two big daughters, sometimes they will put us to say, so mom, you try to hide this away from us. Tell us why you hid it from us. You didn't tell us that you are going to so place.
mm,
It used to be a time for openness, a time for feedback, a time to take corrections. So
mm.
every parent should make out that time. Anytime in the week, try to get their own, perspective over a particular issue in the family. That is also a time that sometimes we will take longer time, and we're supposed to end the fellowship. Or sometimes we now end the fellowship because it's supposed to be an hour, and then we continue with that conversation.
Talk.
That is when sometimes my husband will be like, do you guys know why your sister or why your brother was disciplined this way, this way? It is because she did this, that, that, that. And they will be like, but it is not. And there will be like back and forth, back and forth. But at least it will be communicated that this is the reason why, not to keep it to be a malice and then group children that will get into marriage with enmity because they have started to enjoy enmity. That is what we are trying to nib in the bud in this live streaming. All right, Doris, please take it from there.
Yeah. Adebayo said I can relate. He or she said, he or she,
Thank
I
you
can
so
relate
much.
to that.
Thank you. Please
Someone
share
said,
us out. Share us out in your community. Thank you that you're still here.
um, true feedback time will help out, but that's if the parent will allow them speak up.
We should.
It's
That's
true.
what we are
Sometimes,
teaching
yeah,
today.
what we're expecting when we're asking for, I think it's another that's another angle. When we are asking them to give feedback and we're interrupting all the time, because when we started as we faced this issue, and this has been years ago now. So sometimes when they say something, I'll like, no, 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 it's not. They will let me finish. So we just need to learn to take something on board, and sometimes I'll tell them later after the meeting that it wasn't my intention, how they perceive that. Do you understand? I need to explain, then warm up to them, let them know that you love them. This is da, da, da. But sometimes, when these children are saying what you've done wrong, is we're reading the the mood, the way they were telling us. That's we start looking at, oh, you're rude. We're
Mm.
not picking the point. We're looking at the action, how they're saying it, whereby we're brushing aside what they are complaining about, what point they are trying to pass. You understand? As a parent,
Mm.
sometimes we don't want, in this country, let's say, for example, these children don't, their matter is your, that's not true. That's a lie. But we want to hear from where we come from. That's a lie. It's not acceptable to an adult. That's not true. That's a lie. So you mean I'm lying? You're telling me that I'm lying. And when you ask, they say yes. Technically, yeah, you are. I don't know.
Technically, yes. They know grammar
they,
now. What
they
do
will
you
say, yeah, you
expect?
said that. So I think the way we're when they are giving us the feedback, we're looking at their action, how they're saying it. Meanwhile, we might not grab how we need to correct what they're talking about in ourselves. We're focusing on correcting them, but we feel maybe they are too young to correct us. That's if
Mm.
people that are asking for feedback, because some don't ask for feedback because they are the head of the family and whatever they say goes.
Mhm. It's true. Because that was how we were all raised
Mm.
into adulthood. You don't talk when adult is talking. You just keep quiet even if adult is wrong. But at this time we have gone to the level where we need to listen. We need to listen. Moji, thank you so much. I can see in your name, Moji Sola
Mojisola, I
Adalayo,
wasn't even looking at the end time you
invited by
started here.
Katie
I'm so sorry
Davis.
about
Thank
that,
you.
sis. Uh, you're a woman. I'm so sorry about that.
On
Even
your
seeing the
name, we know,
Mojisola, yeah.
no. Thank you.
And she's invited by Kate Godo. Thank you, Kate,
Thank
for
you,
inviting
Kate.
her. God bless you. Chinwoka for thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And Chocolate Vivian, thanks, thanks for coming. Thanks for still being here. What's that? PM is evening at your end. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah.
All
So
right.
if we can quickly just round up on that because we're almost done. We've almost done 47 minutes now. So we know we started about maybe 5 or 10 minutes later. Way forward, what should parents should be doing, the restriction that they are putting, among their children, in as much as they think they're disciplining the child, but it's having another effect. What should they be doing now? I can only share. It's my Google Play thing. Sorry, don't help me to search for anything, please. Okay,
Okay, what can we do better? Or do we move on to the next one?
what can we do better? I can only do that once I verify your voice.
Really? Technology.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's Alexis, right? Is that Alexis? All right. So let's see in the comment section, those that are here, what can we do
Sorry, I
better?
muted myself because of that thing.
Salova said, great points, Chisan. And we want to hear your feedback. What can we do better? We that are, learning today, we are open to more knowledge, right? We are open. We are open, unlike our parents. You don't question their authority. You don't even ask a lot of questions. So tell us what we can do better. From my end, what I do is if I correct you, I still move on with. I will even call you to be showing you something that is going on the TV, or I'll be like, "Have you seen this?" Nothing stopped me from still, showing you the things I used to show you or the things that we used to do. But I've told you that I'm not happy about what you did. That was so
Mm,
rude of you. I need you to do this, do that. Can you please finish your chores? But that will not bring enmity. That means if we keep to keep malice with our children, that means even at workplace we cannot be effective because this behavior will now be carried to a workplace.
mm,
That is why you see some adults in a workplace, they are ready to keep malice with a fellow colleague all through the year, all round. It is different from you, giving, taking authority over your boundaries, but not in a talking terms. No. If there is anything we need to do together, we still have to do it together. But for you to be my friend, no, you might not be my friend. But we will do the work we're supposed to do. So
Professionally.
we are trying to correct all these behaviors in the children so that it will not linger to adulthood and then into their married life, into their that's why
Relationships.
in
Yeah.
their relationship and then into marriage. Because some people,
Mm.
even during relationship, they're still keeping malice. Like you will talk to the person that you're about to marry for days, and then you people will get back together. Then you go again. The time you are breaking up, coming back, breaking up, coming back, do you know what is going on in that space? The gap can be filled up by something, by someone. And that is why sometimes you'll be like, the person, I know her, I know she can't do that. I know
Mm.
she is not like that. But I bet you, the time you left her to the time you get back to her, she must have learned one or two things. And so don't leave that gap. Don't leave that gap. Also, in marriage, which we are not focusing really today, because it is the children that will grow into young adults, into adult, and then into a married couple. If we can get it from the foundation, because the Bible says the foundation is not what? Where are my Bible people? If the foundation is not strong, what can the righteous do? So, a solid foundation is to get the children in the right direction, and they will grow to have good relationship that will be fruitful to linger into marriage, and that will give them a marriage with bliss. So, that is what we are praying for. All right, we are still waiting for those. Are you still there? Are you still there? Thank you, Adebayo. Thank you, Star Lover. We are waiting for your response. Laurencia, what can we do better as parents? Yes, let's know what you think. Musisi Kizito, let's see
Thank
what
you.
you think. Let's hear
Thank
from
you.
you in the comment section.
Sorry, guys. Thank you. Um, like I said, what can do better is we allow them to hear their views when we're asking for feedback. If you've not been asking for feedback, you can create an avenue of you know getting their feedback. Let it be in a good atmosphere. You can't be asking for feedback when they are upset, because you will be reading their action, their mood, how they are saying that thing. So it should be a when you guys are in a good mood, you could actually even tell them beforehand that, oh, let's have a talk at so time or so day, so everybody knows, And I feel we can also, when it starts, you can let God lead you guys in prayer, so that it will not end the fight because the first few ones, they are always heated up because what they've had in mind before, they might bring it out, and some they might still bottle things up and see the way you handle it, so it will help them to know maybe they can be
Exactly.
free around you, and we should take on board their own wherever they don't like. We should try and talk to them, even if you don't want to say it in the whole meeting there. If you're having a you can talk to them later
Like one
when
on
you,
one,
yeah,
right?
one-on-one, yeah. And it's not easy really. You can ask God to help you. I did as well, because there are some that really hurt me. I cried. I asked God to actually help me, so I was able to call them, talk to them and tell them, this. So it takes a lot. It's not just the way we're just saying it like that. That ego want to come in when you want to try and call them, like you might, even when you call them, sometimes you see attitude, like they will like, good morning, mommy. You can't be scolding that, oh, is that how you should be greeting me? Meanwhile, what you wanted to do, you are not able to do it. You've actually started reading, so you need to give them, yeah, also pray about it, so for God to let everything work out fine. So taking on board the feedback they've given, let them be our friends so they can help. Of course,
Yes.
um if they when they are explaining whatever they don't like, if they are saying it in a wrong way, you can, or with attitude, you can correct them on that later. and tell them maybe that's not acceptable, it's not something I would like as well. You can tell me what you don't like. And would I say the restriction as well should stop, because they
Hmm.
could take this to some children we
Adulthood.
never can tell. They could, yeah. And when we grow old, because it's going to get to a stage where they becomes our parents. When I mean our parent, the one controlling, mommy sit down there,
Everything.
don't do that, when we get to that age. So that
Mhm.
some of them will bottle things up and they will use it to deal with you, or say, oh no, or when their own children are around and you want to correct them, they will tell you, no, 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 you can't do this the way you did yours. This is my, those are the things that we might not be we're not thinking of, but it could come up later in future. We see some children that does that. They don't want their children parent to interfere in their children's life, or the way they are scolding their children. They will, because of the way you did. So as we're growing, we don't want to do what our parents have done in the wrong way. We want to try and work better. May the Lord help us with this. And
Amen. Amen. Let's
yeah,
read what Adeboye.
I've said
Yeah,
some
Adeboye said
parents
something. They say some parents doesn't pay attention to their
attention to their
children.
children.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's very important that we pay attention to see how they are feeling about a particular behavior, and I hope that they will also understand that our intention is not to suppress
to hurt
them,
them.
but to correct them in love. I can see that hand clap. Adeboye, thank you. And Star Love has said a very beautiful one. She said,
Communication. Yeah,
communicating with your kids really helps a lot. When both you and your child are able to get your points through without
without
unnecessary
unnecessary
argument.
arguments. Yes. That's
Thank
what I
you.
was saying, that it should end in praise because the first few ones, my God,
Love what you're
God help
hearing.
us.
Oh, yeah, we learn every day. We
Yeah,
learn every day. Please, let's put it into work. I love one preacher like that back in the days in our nature. His topic every day when he comes out for morning cry is all that we have been hearing. Let's put it to work. This is a preacher. Every morning, 5 a.m., he'll be shouting, all that we have been hearing, let us put it to work. Because we
mm,
have heard a lot. Look at live streaming. Thank God for the technology that we all have now. You can sit in the comfort of your home and you're listening to people in London, in US, in Indonesia, in Nigeria, Ghana, anywhere you can communicate with larger community, people that you've never seen before. You're learning from them. It is because we have the privilege to have all those, and I pray that we put it to work because we have heard enough, but we can't stop learning.
yeah, we can't. God help us.
Hi
So,
Ezekiel, thanks for coming. Let's know
uh,
if you want to come in.
Mojisola said, exactly, the girls, yeah. May God help us, and may God also help that when we try to get feedback from them, they will understand, even when we try to explain ourselves. And if there's any bitterness, they will be able to speak up and let everything just, maybe would I say, erase from their mind. There should be no restriction that we have to start, restriction of isolation, try to isolate them from other people, or from maybe when it's time to play, because there's always time to play. If not, it could affect them when they go to school, or when they are out there with other people. Their relationship with other people might not go smooth.
Exactly.
And it doesn't mean that we don't love them when we're showing giving that discipline out, but the way they take it sometimes, is to they think maybe we don't love them. So we also need have some explanation to do. May the Lord help us as we continue to nurture our children in the mighty name of Jesus. They will not find in the right of wrong advisor, because some children will start seeking advice from other parents, and
Mhm.
other parent, maybe they found other parent that are doing well with their children, So, and some other parents as well. When any, if, as another parent, if any child comes to you to report their
That
parents,
comes to you.
the way we shouldn't start condemning the other parents anyhow. We should try to also let them understand that their parent does might not mean well, or doesn't mean I mean, doesn't mean have doesn't have bad intention towards them. Maybe it's just the way things like that. You will maybe have a word with them, teach them well. It's not to say, oh, we can never do that in this house, rah, 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 because they will take it back home to maybe to go and face their parent, and it's not a good one. God
Sure.
help us.
Thank you for that. And that can also be a wrong thing if they go outside to, solicit and get more advice from their friends. If they go to another adult, I think it's even better. And you adults, if somebody's child comes to you for such advice, just like Boris said, we are all trying to raise a generation that will be productive and better than our own generation. So you have to still advise them to listen to their parents. Let there be a mutual kind of agreement. Everybody letting out his or her point. Let it not, linger into argument that is unnecessary. Starlover said we should know that strict parents raise sneaky kids. Oh my God. Somebody is letting the cat out of the
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
So
I
it's
almost
not
wanted to
really
say,
good to
okay,
be too
who cares?
strict.
What's yeah.
Thank you, my darling. I appreciate that. You
Thank you for your
know,
feedback.
yeah, I love
We're going
that.
to work on that.
Unnecessary strictness doesn't really make sense. They will still do what they want to do, but the foundation is very, very important. Tell them this is the right way to go around it. Please, we shouldn't be sneaky.
Yeah. Thank you for your feedback. And maybe the next time we're going to meet, we'll talk about our adult children. Maybe at what stage should we stop telling them certain things, the way we scold them. Because, the way we scold them when they were a lot younger is different
The
from when they
different.
become, so we should, that how we should, do we be to be, or should we be expecting too much? So that will be our next one that we'll be talking about. So on this topic now that we're discussing, I think we've done good justice to that.
Thank you. That's a great one.
Thank you, everyone here. So now let's switch to the video. We're not going to take time on this. We're going to talk about Davido's seeking custody from his baby mama and Bonaboy. The Bonaboy one is a way. I think I saw it on social media. I'll try and see if I can put that on screen. Where it says they said all his property is on his mom's name, so that if any woman maybe eventually he finally gets someone or whatever, no one is going to try to get his from what he has sweated for. And for Davido, we heard that his first baby mama, he's not been having custody. I think he was restricted as well. And based on what we've discussed on children's restriction on children, we know some parents also do this, that they, maybe if they fall out with their father or one of their partner, they will restrict the child from seeing the other, from
Mm.
seeing their dad. I saw Mercy, what's her name? Mercy Igbe.
Mercy.
Mercy, Mercy Igbe. Igbe.
Aigbe.
Igbe, yeah.
Mercy Aigbe.
Yeah, I
And
saw,
also, I think it's going, a lot is going on now. Even Cora and the husband, the children
yeah,
custody thing, and
yeah.
it will affect the kids in the long
In
run.
the long run, yeah. The messy one, I saw where the dad was. He put the boy's picture and he was saying, though, even if your mom doesn't allow you to talk, to speak to me, the
Hmm.
boy looks so like a child that is maybe in his early teenage year, or maybe he's 16, 17, 18, I don't know, but and he had to put that out. Some people were saying, why does he have to do that? Okay, I have a point in that as well. But at the same time, if that's true, like why as parents stopping preventing their some parents preventing their children's dad, maybe the father is preventing the mom from seeing their children. There was this one of these guy that is a name is a politician too, that we heard that he stopped the mother of his twin from seeing, I can't remember the name, from seeing his children, our children. And now Davido too is complaining that he's not been able to see his child. And I think the lady said maybe the car was faulty, so the child didn't go to school for 2 weeks. The school called him that his first child hasn't been to school for 2 weeks. and the maybe I think when he tried to get in touch with Sophia Momodu, as she said,
Mhm.
the car was 40 something something like that. And to me, I'm thinking if she's truly said that, can you not take a taxi? Can you not afford a taxi? Must it be a big car for that child to go to school? Do you
Mhm.
not have a car that you drive? Do you understand? Like, then why are you preventing? Could it
So
be why should a
they're
parent even
just falling
prevent?
out. They're just falling out,
Yeah,
um,
and they are taking it
and
out
falling
on
on
their
the
children.
kids. They're falling out and falling on the kids. You know, when two elephants fight, what bears it is the ground, right? The
Mm,
grasses that the elephant is definitely, one of them is definitely gonna fall on. So they're falling out to fall on the kids, fall on their future, fall on their, like when I say fall, I mean to mess with their future back and forth every day. What is taxi? What is Uber that she can, get ready for the child just because you want to put it out there that the celebrity is not doing well? I'm not, siding any of them because they know where they started and they should go fix their mess. They should clean up their mess and make sure that these kids are raised in the way they're supposed to be raised to be a good generation that we expect to see.
mm. At what stage do you think maybe a mother or dad should be restricting the other partner from maybe seeing their children or mingling or discuss, as in to have a say, or yeah, help also get involved in the children's upbringing.
Children upbringing should be the work of both parents. If they are both alive, both of them should take responsibility. And it depends on what the court said. If they're divorced, if both of them should have rights on the child. Both of them should be given the opportunity to do their parenting job. Best of it should be together. But since some of them are no more together, the week you will do or the month you will do, don't go there to paint the other couple or the other spouse black. You calling your child to tell your child that, oh, do you know your daddy? He's such a useless man. See, the
Mm,
mouths where you used to talk him. Now so they will see you to be useless too. Whatever you are dealing with your man, let it be with your man. If both of you have full custody, what you can do is do your thing when they are with you, and when they are with the other person, do your thing. Matured adults don't discuss each other. Whatever the problem may be, don't put the children in between. That is why we are doing this kind of live streaming, to raise children that will grow up not to do this kind of naughty things. Or you painting your wife black because you
mm,
want to buy the children over, and so you will tell them, don't you know that your mother left you people to follow one man like that? And you
mm,
know it's not true. So you are implanting hatred, you are planting enmity, making them to see their mom as a very bad person. And it goes pari passu. You man that is doing this and you woman that is doing this, I bet you, God
mm,
is not a man. God searcheth all hearts. And God knows how to pay us back in our own coin. Don't put the kids in between. Do your own thing, deal with your own problem, and having full custody, do your own thing when it's your turn. I love what this person, Star Lover, wrote here. She said we should know that strict, okay, we've read that. I don't know.
yeah,
Somebody
can we
dropped
see
something.
this person's is she's is more is more
Is
and said,
Simone.
yeah,
Yes.
what if you want him to have a full custody? Like, do you mean what if Davido wants to have full custody of the child? Because I thought it was about equal
It should be
also
for
shared,
custody.
pardon
Or
me?
share the responsibility.
Yeah,
If someone said, "What if you want him to have a full custody? Why will you have a full custody? Are you the only one that have the child?" Remember that.
Yeah, that like, are you asking us that what if the video? Are you creating a scenario like, what if the video want to have full custody? Is that what you mean? So that
I think what he's trying to say is, no, him, meaning Davido. What if he wants to be
the
the
only
sole owner,
custodian,
sole person
no,
in charge
him,
of the child?
the father.
But that is not being fair. That is not being fair. Remember that a woman also played a big part to bring a child into existence. So I
Mm,
feel bad when children are taken away from the woman completely. Whatever the problem may be, I think I believe in shared responsibility. If someone said, "I support Davido to have equal rights and custody," yes, here you go. Everybody should have time with the kids, because father figure in a child's life is very important. Likewise, mother figure, so that we will not raise half-baked kids. There are
mm,
some things that you will learn from your father. There are some things that you will learn from your mother. And if both of them are together to raise the children, it is even best. And come to think of it, the children that are raised with both parents are still misbehaving out there. Not to talk of those that are being raised by just the mom.
mm.
And she'll be calling herself single mom, bringing guys into the house, doing whatever she wants, and the children will be watching. They will grow up to do stuff like that. And you, man, you say you are a single father. You still bring in your girlfriends, you do all manner of things. They are watching. One thing is that you cannot, cover these children's eyes not to see. So let us not raise her big kids. Let them have equal rights, and everybody will respect him or herself and know that these children are the one that will suffer the most.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Mm,
was Unique
yeah.
OT that said, "I support Davido to have equal rights and custody." But it's someone, I think, is saying Davido should take a full custody. I don't know.
It's a man. Are
Please,
you a woman or a man? You're a
I
man, but
think it's a man.
man.
It's a
Okay,
man. Good to
I
see you.
Okay, I understand that Sophia have been having the Ima day with her for a while, and Davido has other children, and it can't always be there, but if they have both parental responsibilities, rights granted from the by the courts order and all that, if the girl is at his own place, he has parents, he has siblings and all that. I'm sure he can put things in place, or try and also spend some time with the daughter, so that we don't have a story of my father was wealthy but wasn't in my life. It was
Mm.
just all about the money. But we heard some stories of how the lady has been demanding for money, so we don't know how true it is until when they sort themselves out. But yeah, so maybe that's the aspect you're coming in through. Like, why can't Davido have the child to herself? The
To
girl will
himself.
ask question, where's my mom? Why am I not seeing my mom anymore? You understand? So they need to balance things, so that even I see our friends out there, when she goes to school, they won't start asking questions, because these children too are they have access to social media, so she can be
Hmm.
comfortable as well. So they need to just work something out. I feel both of them should have, they should be able to work something out. It doesn't have to be 50-50, because the video is not always around, but sometimes because of what is going on right now, you might want to demand for equal rights. So
Hmm.
um
Right.
I've found this one that I'm just gonna share on the screen, the one I'm talking about, Bonaboy. Where am I? Okay, share the screen.
Bunaboy.
Yeah. So guys, please permit me to share my screen
So
so we
let's
can.
drink up Bunaboy and let's learn from that. Remember that the essence of this live streaming is to learn and be better parents and better people out there. for the good of the community at large.
Yeah, I hope you guys can see it.
Sure.
Yeah. So he said maybe he did or whatever, but that's why that nonsense or senseless. All my properties are registered under my mom's name. And if ever I get married and anything happen which needs my properties to be split into two, then there will be no problem because I don't owe anything. They, I don't let my mother undo everything because I don't want her to work herself up. I undo everything, but she's the manager and I can trust her because she loves me and wants what's best for me. My mother was my manager right from the beginning of my career. My mom and I don't have any contracts on the percentage she's supposed to take. She has access to all my properties, so she takes whatever she wants, but
Hmm.
she doesn't even take anything without telling me. Okay, thanks for letting us know that. Friends will betray you, family will betray you, but a mother's love is supreme.
Oh,
Okay, just the end. I would
that
say
sounds
just the end I
good.
clap for.
Guys, what do you think?
Some mothers, if you hear their this thing, but yeah,
Hmm.
now
I don't know
you
that they
see,
are close like that.
yeah. But what when is it time for mother to actually let their child go? If you notice I sent this conversation, WhatsApp conversation to my community 2 days ago, and
I,
I said I was going to put it in this live
I
stream,
remember
but
you. I remember you said, like
it's true.
it is when somebody say that means lots to say they don't know how to say it. I'll send you an invite in case you want to come in to tell us what you're thinking. Anyone that want to come in, please let us know. From Facebook, I have sent an invite in case you want to come in. That is really lovely. But I heard your question. At what extent are we supposed to, you know, let go of our sons or our daughters? I think our sons. What do you think?
Um, yeah, this property thing, like I said, the WhatsApp thing, I wanted to add it to this, but I'm thinking later that we can put it as another topic. But yeah, when like this thing that he's so proud of his mom doing this and that. What if something happens to the mom? What if he gets married and he get carried away and he asks the mom, "Don't undo my things anymore." Another
Mm.
quarrel will start. Is it okay?
To me, what he just said, he has said it out of love. But I bet you, by the time he finds love of his life, the story will change. And the woman is
Mm,
not going to take it lightly because the woman will be like, eh? So you have come in to separate me or separate
mm.
my son from knowing me, that my son used to know me. And that reminds me, I know I wanted to, share it out. I will still do that where a man was busy dancing, saying, "Thank God, I don't want to give my siblings money, and I know they will not even blame me. They will blame my wife." So the man was just rejoicing that they will always blame the wife to be the problem of not he giving
Mm,
them money, because that is always in our head. Is our mindset every time that when your brother is not giving you money any longer, it is the wife. And so this woman has seen the trust and the love the son has on her. And so any woman coming in needs to be very careful.
very careful.
Very, very careful. Because the woman is not going to take it lightly. And what he is supposed to do is to make sure that once he finds the love of his life, he should call us again for another briefing.
To tell
Because
us.
at this point, I don't think there's any love in his head. Maybe he has been having flames and enjoying his life, so-called enjoying, right? Because he's no more a baby to be saying this. He needs to, get his behind on the chair to think of a future. So get a woman, unless he doesn't want to marry, which is not mandatory, because I'm not going to force anyone to get married. But he's not getting any younger. Adebayo, thank you.
Now
Thank you
most
for
of them,
time.
what they do, I think would I said most of them, like him now, maybe he will just be
Hi,
thinking of having
Esther.
baby mama.
Thank you for coming. So, Adebayo said, I don't think Bonaboy is ready to marry you. Okay, no
Yeah,
problem.
Kashi
You will
said,
not be ready to
is
marry,
he
but you've been
even planning to
enjoying what
marry?
married people are doing. Think
Kashi
about it.
said, is he even trying planning to marry? It's true, is he planning to marry? So why is he telling us?
And
Um,
he will call us again for another briefing.
Abi, his mom is happy controlling everything about his son. Even on the mother's side, God help me. Don't
Hmm.
let me ask question. Is she happy with
Ask.
everything going on?
Ask.
Mm. Adebayo said, thanks for the tags. Okay. I don't think Bonaboy is ready to marry you, Abi. He's not ready yet.
All of
Money is
us
too
laughing.
much.
We are talking of marriage for the guy where the thing not even there in head. That is because he brought it to the social media. For him
Yeah.
to say this, he needs to call us back when he finds love, because it's going to be a big problem between the mother and the new found love.
Yeah,
Imagine saying the mother has been his manager. And if the mother has been the manager, that means she knows where all the wealth is and everything. So the woman is definitely coming in there to be a subject, to remain calm. If she want to fight over anything, it will be a problem. So
can
I
I
will be expecting another briefing.
yeah. Can I ask a question? Is it the only child she has?
I don't know. I've not really made that time for him.
It is well, but like the text message, some parent, because they've been in their son's life. Let's say, for example, when he's the only child or is the only son, and maybe the father is nowhere to be found of, blah blah blah. They took they were the one that who brought the child up and everything. Those
Mhm.
promises children used to make to their parents when things were tough, but the mom is selling their gele and their earrings, and they'll be saying, I will build house for you. Nobody's can, those kind. It is well. Now, for on the mother's aspect, do you not think she should also stand, would I say, talk sense to his son?
The mother will be happy. Every mom will love to hear that. Like when you read that out to us, I believe most people said, "Aw," like "Aw." You want your mom, sorry, you want your son to say that everything you have belongs to your mom. This, da, da, da. Every mom want to hear that. So
So
don't
when the
expect the
mom,
mom to come out to correct that impression.
yeah,
She
so
is happy.
so when the mom is no more, what's going to happen?
For now,
She is not thinking of that. It's only in one direction that is thinking, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Adebayo say that's when he has gotten all his wealth back from his mom. Then woman can accept him. Oh, so possibly, so this Adebayo, Moji said that no woman would like to come in at this point. Burna
Hmm.
Boy is a full-fledged man. For him to say that the mom is in charge of everything, that means he is still a baby,
Yeah, it's a
a
mommy's boy.
boy, a
We've all known
boy.
him with that.
How did they call him? He's still holding down on the mother's apron. He
Yeah,
needs
he's a
to be
mommy's
a man.
boy. His mom goes, almost all his performance, his mom is there. No lady can just run in and just decide that all those nonsense things. She's there to also witness things. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if he allows
I've not
him
really
to.
paid attention to that.
Oh yeah, I don't know if he allows him to have a other bedroom where,
Eh?
our musicians, we heard that they do have their time off with other ladies out. I don't know, maybe she will
Wow.
have to screen the lady and give a warning.
So
I
he's
don't
still
know.
a mommy's boy. He's still a
She
mommy's boy.
he is still a mom boy.
But he needs to grow up for him to say that all his wealth, and you know he's rich,
He
all his
feels safe. I
wealth.
think the thing is he feels safe. He feels his wealth as safe with his mom because he's not marrying his mom. So he
Hmm.
doesn't feel his mom will have anything against him to want to get his thing. So he feels comfortable and safe with his. It's like where you go and keep your money in the bank, you feel safe there.
Exactly. But that's not good for a man that want to get married soon.
Yes,
Yes,
so
he's still a mommy's boy. Yes, Moji, because you can't say that to a new girlfriend you're getting or a lady that you have intention to marry. That I want to marry you, but please understand that my mom is number one. I will tell you. See, you don't need to tell me that your mom is number one. When I come in, definitely I will know. But hearing this is going to scare ladies. It's going to scare people not to
maybe
get
he's also
close
trying
to
to use that
him.
to scare ladies away. Do you think that?
Exactly. Possibly.
Maybe he's trying to use it to scare ladies away. I don't know if you remember, we treated this case last year that a footballer was saying, um, I think he said he registered everything in anything he gets that he registered it in his mom's name. If
Hmm.
it was rumored, I don't know if you remember the one footballer, what's his name? That I
I can't
can't.
remember, but I heard.
You heard it there that
Mhm.
the mom was the everything, anything he gets is he will buy everything in his mother's name so that then I think the wife wanted to divorce him or something, or he cheated. Yeah, then that was when he found out. Yeah, he cheated. Then the wife found out that everything was in his mother's name. So I'm just
That's a
thinking,
lesson.
yeah, like mothers, are we not supposed to kind of have a meeting on this is my son, is my son thing? Mhm.
Oh God. Thank you guys for still hanging in there with us. We highly appreciate your time, your contributions to make this live streaming an interactive one. The essence of all this is to raise godly children, to raise children that will give back to the community, children that will not be a problem to the community. Because if we raise children that will get married and in the first month of their marriage you are hearing I'm done.
Mm,
Why are they saying I'm done? They can't handle challenges of marriage. Already they are groomed into enmity at home. When they are corrected at home, they will not greet their parents for days. And then the parents might be like trying to pet them back to come back to them, or raising a child that will not stand his or her foot to receive correction. They always see it as a how do I put it? As
the
that they
punishment.
do too much.
Mm.
Over here in the US, we hear statements like, "Oh, you do too much. You do too much."
Yeah, he's not
Okay,
taking his other day.
doing too much is correcting you to be better in life, and then you as a parent, you are correcting them out of love, and you are ready to keep enmity with them, with a child that you must have seniored by 30, 40 years, will not be greeting you, and then you will not even call the child to order. And what will come out of it? You are raising a child that will grow to be a man or a woman that will love to always keep malice, not talking, not talking. And then not talking, not talking, you are leaving a gap in between your marriage. Before you know it, I'm done. I'm done. That is what we want to stop in coming here and talking about parents, parenting, and relationship. Thank you, Gores, for showing your beautiful face. We highly appreciate that. Thanks for coming once again. Guys, put your hands together for my host. She's here, she's here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, Adebayo Mojisola said she's run out of
Oh, data.
data, but we're rounding up anyway.
I
Thank you for.
know. Connected from Nigeria. You did a great job.
Yeah, thank you. You've
I'll
really
connect
tried.
our
You've been with
children.
us from the beginning. I
Please
think.
make
Yeah.
sure you
So,
follow us so that we can get hold of you.
pardon
Follow,
me.
follow, follow. Give us a thumbs up. You shared us out already. We highly appreciate it.
Okay. So thank you everyone for being here. We said we want to spend 1 hour 30 minutes, and
And look
yes,
at us, two
we don't.
hours.
It's 1 hour 30 minutes on my page. Okay, you started a bit on at
No, no, no. I didn't. I didn't. I waited for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's only 1 hour 30 minutes. Yeah. So we've tried. Is there any thing that we haven't touched?
I
We've
think
touched
we've covered a lot.
everything.
Started
Yeah.
from parenting, for us parents not to be too hostile in trying to correct our children so
Yeah.
that they will not develop thick skin, and we making our time for them to give us feedback. You are
Mm.
not too big to be corrected, mom. You are not too big to be corrected, dad. And then from there, we learned a lot from Bonaboy and the story of Davido in parenting. So you
Yeah.
can wrap it up, Gores.
Okay, so thank you very much. Like we said, barriers, restriction between the our children, we should stop it. And there's something, the world, the country that we're in, that's a Western world, ABUSE. There are some treatments that we additional to children is ABUSE. If
Mm-hmm.
any of them decide to speak to anyone from school, they could be asked some questions, and you wouldn't want them to start interrogating or asking questions about how you
You
raise your
said that.
children.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say you can't teach me how to raise my child. They will tell you, but you shouldn't do so thing, and they have the right to also put the child in someone else's care. As at the time they start raising a case for you, no one wants that.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, so let's be mindful of how we, dish out this punishment consequences. We shouldn't isolate any child, not even your children, even if it's not your child, even if it's someone that is living with you. No matter, we shouldn't isolate them, and it does have bad effect on them. They could also take this thing to the near future. And as we used to say, especially for our son, let's raise our son that they will give children, their future wife peace. It's not the one that they will be feeling, how did your mother raise you? Like you can't do
Mm-hmm.
anything. You understand? So some of them take all this thing, they bottle it up because they couldn't have if they couldn't give their parents the feedback, and they take it into their own, into the next relationship, and deal with maybe deal with their new partner. And spoke about Davido's having custody. Yes, I agree that they should both have right to the child's life and to contribute to our development. No, whatever that is going on between them, they shouldn't let it affect the child's how they raise the child. And they should also put in consideration that people out there will be saying things that the child can hear.
Mm-hmm.
Also remembering the you
Wonderful.
Edoche and Edoche and May. And
Oh,
unfortunately, May lost a child. We don't know what the child was hearing before he passed. So, and the effect it could be having on the children as well. We talk about Bonaboy. Is it safe for parents to have to be the one in charge of their son's
property.
finance at
Mm-hmm.
that age? Oh, I don't know for for them, but but I just think he isn't safe. But if he feel comfortable with his mom being his manager for now, yeah. But once he has love
A
of his life,
wife.
I think the things needs to change.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady might ask question. Idowuf Afolabi, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you. And
Thank
we're
you.
rounding up really. Mina Wodi, thank you for joining.
You
Thank you.
can replay
Yeah,
Nina.
you can please replay for us. We're talking
I'm
about
also streaming
restriction.
from my own end. Thank you guys for coming.
For coming. Mojisola, we appreciate you. You've been here from the beginning. God bless
Yeah.
you. We appreciate
Mr.
you.
Lola, thank
Yeah,
you.
Star Lover, God bless you. Thank you for your contribution. Chocolate Vivian, God bless you. You've been here since too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kashi, you said you were busy in the kitchen, but you still managed to drop some comment. Thank you. I saw some people earlier. Value, some common value. Thank you as well. Thank you. Who else? If I haven't mentioned your name, it's an oversight. Laurentia was here earlier as well. I think she's gone. Thank you, and thanks for the share. Thanks for your
Your
contribution.
insight was here too, just briefly. Katie Godo was here briefly. But Adebayo was here. Moji, all true with style over. We highly appreciate you guys. Moses was here too.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
was here. Yeah, he was here earlier too. Thank you, everyone. And that's it for me. If there's anything you want to put, please go ahead.
Not at all. I think we have really, giving justice to the topic, and I hope we will be better parents. Thank you, Moji. Welcome back. We are about to go. You have tried. We hope to connect better. So let's be better parents. That's the summary of everything. We highly appreciate you guys. Mina, God bless you.
Thank you. Please, if you have time, you please help us to replay, and we would love to hear from you. What your comments are.
Mina is asking, what do you eat? How? Do
Who
we
is
look like we ate
asking?
something? Food.
You know who is asking? What do you eat?
Mina. Oh, okay. He said I'm late, so just finish cooking. Oh, okay, okay. Got you now.
Yeah,
You
I know
can
you wanted
replay.
to cook. Even when I started mine, I was cooking. Yeah.
I
So you
also
can help us to replay and let's hear from you your opinion on what we've discussed so far on parents restricting their children from their other children or for other siblings or out from people isolating them because maybe they've done something wrong. Um and also, the case of Davido and Bonaboy's message about having being comfortable having his mom as his financial manager, and so that no lady will want to take from his wealth whenever they have an issue. I'm sure he knows that he has issue already, and a
yeah.
lady will want to contest with his wealth later. So if you don't have a good man as well, you don't expect that when you guys are separating, the lady wouldn't just go empty handed. So I is trying to play smart. That's it for me, guys.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Doris.
Thank you, Stefan. God
I
bless
don't
you.
know. The other day we wanted to redirect to each other and it couldn't work.
Y-
This is just to tell those here that we're also streaming from my end. Can we do it? We couldn't do it the other day.
You can do it. I will try and do it now. So guys, please, if I finally redirect and you get there, spend the time you can, but at least 5 minutes time with the person so that it can count over there. I'm so extremely tired now, so I'm not also going to be staying for long there. So let's give it a try, Chisholm, from your side. I think I might need to remove you, but try it before I take you out so that if it's going to work, if not, we'll try another method.
What do you think I should do?
Or try to go to the studio and
Redirect?
to redirect. Let's see from if it's gonna work from your end. I'm on studio and I'm trying to see who. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so we cannot redirect to each other because we are streaming from the same place.
Pardon me.
I think
Sorry.
we can. We can.
You mean to redirect to the same place?
Is it possible?
I think so. Yeah. If you're able to redirect, so I don't think they should give you options of where to redirect to.
Is the only person that is live now is Dida Safari. I cannot see you to redirect to you. Okay, I can see you. Can you see me to redirect to me?
Oh,
Is it possible?
yourself.
Yes.
Oh, are you having another
No,
are
it's
you,
not possible.
okay, let me get to my studio now. Let me take this off. Oh, what my
If it's possible. Hi guys, thank you for still hanging in there. Redirecting is really a very good tool, especially for those that couldn't come to my end, so that you can just spend a little time with me. Yes, I can redirect to Gores, and Gores can also redirect to me. I can see it. I don't know if it's working from your end. So just come in and spend few minutes with me, and then those here you go spend few minutes with Goris. Thank you, Sunday E, for joining us. You're still the best. Trainers motivation. Hello, everyone. We're already wrapping up, but we need you to hang in there a little bit.
Hold
If you
on. Can
just
I ask a question?
yes,
Sorry.
me.
Did you say I should redirect to you?
Can we do it? I can see you. I can redirect to you too.
No, since we're done with the live stream, why are you
Oh,
having a
okay.
stream?
Okay. All right. Let's then go to
Do
someone
you
else.
okay? Do you want me to redirect to that you redirect to other people, or we can do it different ways?
You can wait a little bit and greet people as they come to your side. What do you think?
Or are you directing people to my place, to my
Yes.
page?
Yes.
Mama, I'm going.
Don't go. Give them 5 minutes. Greet them for the live streaming, and then because Trina, thank you for coming. Trina is saying hi to Sunday. Please hold on. See, once you get yourself there, you know what you're gonna do for me. Type Chisan Raid all in caps with three heart emojis. Let's go to Gore's house, shake it a little bit, 5 to 7 minutes. Gores, can you do that for us?
Ah, okay. I will try and redirect from my end. So, guys, if you're still here, please,
Emoji on Facebook, you are free to go by. If you're on
yeah.
YouTube, you can stay back and let's do this switching of redirecting so that people that came to my house will also visit Gores, and those that went to Gores can easily visit me. If they're still here, I will highly appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, everyone. I will be redirecting now. So, who is alive for here with me? Okay, I've seen you. I hope it works.
So copy this exactly. When you get there, she's sunrayed with don't forget about the emoji. Let's forget the emoji. Or you wanna put the emoji? I wanted to put three hearts emoji, but just she's sunrayed. And then let's see
Guys, please try
those
and wait
from
now.
Grace.
They already say bye bye, you.
I know because we are wasting time. Let's see who is there. Okay, let's redirect.
Okay, bye. See ya, everyone. Thank you for coming, and
Spend
please,
few minutes there
do
before
make
you
it a
go.
meeting with me next week. God bless.
Yes. Bye.
Bye. Bye bye. I will need to take you out, Chison.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Go rest rate. If anyone is still here, thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you. I appreciate you. God bless you. Take care. Bye bye.